I'm Taylor Bishotti with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The big question for the Chiefs heading into their AFC title match against the Bengals, the health of Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes suffered a high ankle sprain in that win over the Jaguars. But good news for Chiefs Kingdom, Mahomes vowed, "I'll be good to go for next week's AFC title game." Head coach Andy Reid says that Mahomes is absolutely going to play, adding that he's worked hard on the treatment and is doing okay. Cowboys running back Tony Pollard suffered a high ankle sprain and a broken fibula in yesterday's loss at the 49ers. Pollard faces a roughly 3-month recovery period. And Sean Payton has been a busy man. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport says his latest head coach interview was with the Panthers on Monday. Rappaport also reporting the Cardinals are interviewing former Dolphins head coach Brian Flores for their vacant head coaching position. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
They say they'll get your biggest tax refund. Jackson Hewitt says your biggest tax refund guaranteed, and a chance to double your tax refund. Thousands in weekly prizes during the Double Your Refund sweepstakes. Your biggest refund times 2, twice the money, so forget about them. File your taxes on the double at Jackson Hewitt today. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to U.S. residents 18 or older who file a 2022 federal tax return. Promotion ends 4/2/23. Visit jacksonhewitt.com for rules.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell at the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Phoenix area attorneys. 6730 North Scottsdale Road, Suite 230, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85253. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Good Tuesday, 24th day of January, 2023. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
It's another beautiful day.
2023.
Yeah.
It rolls off of the tongue pretty good.
It tumbles trippingly off the tongue.
Trippingly, okay.
Yes.
All right, let me write that one down. I got to remember that.
Well, New York wants to ban restaurants from handing out utensils and condiment packages and takeout orders. They call it the Skip the Stuff bill. It aims to help the environment and could go into in effect in 6 months. Yeah. I think when that happens, and it will happen in California as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think then we're going to have to just kind of rely on, that huge cache of utensils and condiment packages in the KXO break room.
I have not seen that yet.
There's buckets and buckets of ketchup, soy sauce, mustard, utensils. Yeah.
Well, for a price then, I guess they're available, huh?
I suppose.
Collectors.
Yes. Anyway. It's already, okay, I guess it's the little things. You get rid of enough of the little things and the big things will take care of themselves. So,
well, that's what they say. I don't know if you'll find anybody to agree with that, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, are you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays. Please.
Okay. Ray Stevens is 84.
Everything is beautiful.
And Guitarzan and all sorts of great songs.
Yeah.
Singer Aaron Neville, 82. We mentioned Neil Diamond, he's 82. Actor Michael Onkin is 77. Comedian Yakov Smirnoff, 72.
Excuse me.
Doing well in Branson. He's got his own theater.
That's
okay.
Where he hangs out these days, then, evidently.
Yeah. Actor William Allen Young is 69. Actor Nastasia Kinski, 62. Actor Matthew Lillard is 53. Actor Marilee McComas, 52. And let's see, actor Ed Helms, 49. Actor Christina Moses, 45. Actor Tatiana Ali, 44. Actor Carrie Coon, 42. Actor David Diggs is 41. Local birthdays coming up. Reading is fun, and KXO has fun books to give away. These books are from the National Geographic Kids Series. Listen to AM 1230 and win a book for the kids. Just joking. 300 hilarious jokes about everything. Can't get enough space stuff, fun facts, and awesome information. It's a numbers game, football, the math behind football, and more. Weird but true. Incredible facts, awesome photos, and more. KXO AM 1230 will give away one of these books to lucky listeners who are the 10th caller at 760-352-1230. Listen for Marion the librarian to say,
Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Thanks.
and be caller number 10 to win. That number again, 760-352-1230. Keep listening and win on KXO AM 1230. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Melissa Mazzaro, Carissa Madrid, Timothy Jordan Cordero, Julian Jimenez, Sebastian Ray, Nico Rodriguez, Eugene Estella, Maya Imperial, Lilia Carranza, Manuel Vasquez, James Strom, Sophie Lyerly, Randy Benson, Erica Tarin, Jerry Lane, Elijah Vasquez, Devin Alvarez, Angie Estella, and Chuck Story. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay.
For the rest of the month for fishing.
Okay, I'll mark that down. And if you don't see me this afternoon, I'll be out on the Central Main looking for some largemouth bass.
Okay.
Okay.
Just thought I'd pass that along.
Or I could hang out in the KXO DJ lounge and look for a largemouth Gabe.
You'll probably find one.
I think so. Oh,
don't wake up, Gabe.
Yeah. Looking back in history, on this date in 1922, the Eskimo pie was patented. Yeah, I did. Okay, why not?
Yeah.
Everything had to begin at some point.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and today is also a good day to take inventory of the number of grocery bags you have in your car. I don't know about you, but every time I go in the grocery store, and it's been, 3 or 4 years since it went into effect, I forget to take a bag and I buy a new one. Mm-hmm. So I've got 843 grocery bags in the back of my car.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, I can sell you another one.
Okay.
Just in case, I mean, some people, they get into the habit of it, and so I don't want you to go through withdrawals.
No. I just wish they were recyclable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are you ready for news?
We've got some news coming up.
We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News special report. California is dealing with its second mass shooting in days. CBS's Carter Evans is in northern San Mateo County.
It happened in the coastal community of Half Moon Bay. The gunman allegedly went to a mushroom farm and opened fire. There, officers say he shot 5 people, killing 4 of them. He then drove less than 10 minutes away to another farm where the sheriff says he shot and killed 3 more people.
Police say the suspect is cooperating with investigators. Last night near L.A., a vigil for 11 people killed at a dance club in Monterey Park.
What can I say? Everybody's sad, thinking about why.
The suspect in that massacre shot and killed himself. California Governor Gavin Newsom.
We're up against hardcore zealots and right-wing judges, not just politicians, that are trying to roll back progress.
President Biden is calling for Congress to quickly approve a ban on assault weapons. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance. Discounted discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. It has happened again. Another mass shooting in California. The second in 3 days. 2 farms in Half Moon Bay a few minutes apart. 7 people dead, another critically injured.
This is a devastating tragedy for this community and the families touched by this unspeakable act of violence.
San Mateo County Sheriff Christina Corpus, a 67-year-old man turning himself into authorities who say he's been called a disgruntled worker. Meanwhile, a vigil was held in Monterey Park Monday night in honor of the now 11 people that were killed in a shooting at a dance hall there Saturday night. Torrance Mayor George Chen.
We're here to pray for you, provide support, whatever we can do at this time of celebration. We mourn with you.
Suspect took his own life in Torrance hours after he had a gun wrestled away from him at a dance hall in Alhambra, where he apparently intended to shoot more people as he did earlier in Monterey Park. A new push to make the richest people in the state pay more taxes. Lawmakers proposing a bill that would add a tax of 1% on people worth over $50 million. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
This is what you got. Is it COVID or is it not? Treat it. Ask for medication. Decrease risk of complications. Beat it. That's a 1, 2, 3 to stop COVID from multiplying. Isolate so you don't repeat it. Test and treat it. You can beat it.
If you test positive for COVID, ask for medication. Visit youcanbeatit.org. Call 833-422-4255. Sponsored by the California Department of Public Health.
And now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
That doesn't sound good.
The paper shredder's jammed, but I think I fixed it.
Oh, well, try shredding these $50 bills then.
Seems like it's working.
Better try another $400.
No. Instead of using money, use regular paper. And here's a better tip from Progressive on how not to waste money. Don't pay too much for car insurance. Drivers who switch and save could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, advanced life support emergency services continue to be provided in Imperial County. Carroll Buckley has the story.
The Imperial County Public Health Department says advanced life support, or ALS, emergency services continue to be provided in the Imperial Valley. Emergency treatment and response capabilities have not been affected in the county. Any individual that needs emergency care should continue to dial 911 to access local emergency medical services. Although a formal notice of termination of base hospital services for Imperial County was received from El Centro Regional Medical Center, that hospital will continue to serve as a base hospital until March 22nd of this year. Changes to the base hospital system are being discussed among Pioneers and El Centro Regional and the Imperial County Emergency Medical Services Agency to ensure that there are no disruptions in the level of emergency care provided in the valley. A base hospital is approved and designed by the local EMS agency and is responsible for directing ALS care within a local emergency medical services system. A base hospital ensures policy compliance by providing medical direction and supervision of EMS personnel in the field, conducting pre-hospital treatment, triage, and transport of advanced life support patients.
In other local news, County Board of Supervisors meet today, being Tuesday. George Gale has more in the story.
A large crowd is expected as the hospital issue is at the top of the action agenda. Officials from the El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District are to make presentations to the board. There is a lot of concern with what is going on at ECRMC and how it affects PMHD. The supervisors will also discuss the public benefit agreement with Viking Energy Farm LLC. They will be asked to adopt the board's meeting calendar for 2023. Chairman of the board, Ryan Kelly, will make public his board appointments for the new year, and the board will discuss the meeting structure according to the Board of Supervisors rules of conduct. There will be a public hearing to consider action at the Laurel Cluster Solar Farms 3. A meeting can be viewed in person or via live stream available on the county website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Well, it's going to be a busy day today. The IID board is also going to meet at 1 p.m. Here's more on that story.
The meeting begins with service awards to 5 employees and recognition of the Team of the Month for January 2023. Action agenda calls for the directors to approve the energy cost adjustment billing factors for February 2023. They will consider approving the revised Agricultural Water Advisory Committee bylaws. They will consider the formation of a health, safety, and environmental work group. The directors will consider forming a policy review committee as well, and they will consider approving the proposed governance manual policy G17, the biennial planning process. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A plane crashes at the Calexico Airport. It happened late last week. The small plane out of Ventura County was landing at the airport. The occupants were headed to a clinic in Baja California. The plane spun off the runway. The plane was damaged, but none of the occupants were injured. Officials did not say if the cause of the incident was being investigated. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley, at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150, available with a ProPower onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles, like the 2022 Ford F-150 for 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 1.9% APR financing for 60 months at $1,748 per month. Per thousand financed, regardless of down payment. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stocked by 4/3/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Continuing with more local news, a free conference for parents, caregivers, educators, and service providers. George Gale explains.
It is the Imperial Valley Parent Conference. The theme is connecting our community. The conference is an opportunity to learn about services, resources, and connect with other families, service providers, and community agencies. There will be informative workshops, resource activities, and more. Simultaneous language translation will be available. It's an all-day event this Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Imperial County Office of Education. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
California Highway Patrol is investigating a Monday afternoon collision. The accident was reported at about 3:50 p.m. Monday at the intersection of Heber and Barberworth Roads. A van and a big rig were involved in the accident. One individual was airlifted from the scene by Reach Air Ambulance. No other details have been released. Well, the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta is scheduled to hold a job fair coming up. Here's more on that story.
It is in preparation for the upcoming fair. Midwinter Fair and Fiesta this year will run from March 3rd through March 12th. Organizers will be holding a job fair on January 28th at the Casa de Mañana building on the fairgrounds. It will begin at 10 a.m. They're looking to hire maintenance, admissions, and security. A guard card is required to work security. Applications can be downloaded and filled out ahead of time. The applications are available at ivfairgrounds.com. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back with a look at the weather.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, below normal temperatures will continue through the next 7 days at least, with some gradual warming into the weekend. A passing disturbance Thursday will bring breezy to windy conditions to the region. Otherwise, tranquil and cool weather is expected through the weekend. 63 the high yesterday, 39 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 67. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast. Clear tonight with a low around 39. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the evening. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 69. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northeast later in the morning. 40 degrees, 48% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 6 to 12 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank. I don't mean to rush you, but Valentine's Day will be here before you know it. Yes, the Peanut Patch is ready for you and your Valentine. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, a great place to visit. For that matter, they offer tours every Tuesday and Friday. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, homemade chocolates, fresh English toffee. How about pecan turtles made from scratch? You'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. The Peanut Patch. Now, if you want to visit the Peanut Patch, schedule a tour. Find them on the World Wide Web at thepeanutpatch.com. You'll also get directions. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They're going to make your Valentine shopping so much easier. And they're going to make your Valentine very, very happy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Bucks beat up on the Pistons 150-130. Can we say defense? Not in the NBA. The Magic 113, Celtics 98. Bulls edged the Hawks 111-100. Rockets rolled over the Timberwolves 119-114. Jazz jumped on the Hornets 120-102. Trailblazers topped the Spurs 147-127. And it was the Kings 133, the Grizzlies 100.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, it's NFL playoff action, the NFC Championship, followed by the AFC Championship on Sunday. The Kansas City Chiefs say Patrick Mahomes will play. Coach Andy Reid said the Chiefs aren't certain whether they will be able to go with Mahomes or have to use veteran backup Chad Henne at quarterback Sunday. He's worked hard in the treatment and is doing okay, Reid said of Mahomes, who suffered a high ankle sprain in Saturday's win. Meanwhile, Bill O'Brien will return to the Patriots after agreeing to a deal yesterday to become New England's next offensive coordinator. O'Brien spent the past 2 seasons as the offensive coordinator under Nick Saban at Alabama, now back where he began his NFL career as an assistant in 2007. And we mentioned football, Sunday, doubleheader, starting at 11:30, the 49ers and the Eagles will follow with the Bengals and the Chiefs. We've got all that action on AM 1230 KXO. And, well, he says he's got unfinished business. So Los Angeles Angels owner Artie Moreno has decided that his team is no longer for sale. A change of heart that shocked the industry and surprised many, even throughout his own organization. 5 months after essentially announcing plans to move on, Moreno released a statement saying, after discussions advanced and began to crystallize, we realized our hearts remain with the Angels, and we are not ready to part ways with the fans, players, or our employees. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Amazon is expanding its push into healthcare with a $5 monthly unlimited delivery pass on 60 common generic prescription drugs treating allergies, inflammation, high blood pressure, and other conditions. Amazon announced the new delivery service RX Pass today, says it will launch immediately in most states except California, Texas, Minnesota, and others with specific prescription delivery requirements. Customers who are enrolled in Medicare, Medicaid, or any other government health care program will not be able to sign up for the benefits. Meanwhile, Ford plans to cut 3,200 jobs across Europe and move some product development work to the United States. Germany's IG Metall Union said yesterday, vowing action that would disrupt the car maker across the continent if the cuts go ahead. Ford wants to axe 2,500 jobs in product development and a further 700 in administrative roles, with German locations most affected, according to IG Metall. Workers at the U.S. car maker's Cologne site, which employs about 14,000 people, including 3,800 working at a development center, were informed at Works Council meetings on Monday of the plans. So what's happening on Wall Street? Well, kind of mixed right now. The Dow up 55 points at 33,684. The S&P 500 even at 4,020. And the NASDAQ up 1.19 at 11,366. And gold up 7.10 an ounce. Oil is down 75 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 67. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast. Clear tonight with a low around 39. South wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west after midnight. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 69. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest. 43 degrees downtown, 39% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest about 6 miles an hour, gusting in parts of the valley up to 10 to 12 miles an hour at times. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
CBS News just ahead. When you have a chance, check out our website, kxoradio.com. We're on YouTube. You can check that out. And, of course, follow us on Facebook.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual.
I'm Steve Kafin. Authorities hunt for a motive in the shooting attacks at two farms in Half Moon Bay, California. 7 people were killed. Katie Shea is with a group that helps farm workers.
Farm workers on the coast have a rough life as it is, and this is just, it's terrible.
Sheriff Christina Corpus says the suspect is 67-year-old Chun-Li Zhao, who's believed to be a former worker at one of the places.
Zhao is believed to have acted alone, and there is no further threat to this community.
CBS's David Begnaud has the latest on what's been found in the wake of the mass shooting that left 11 people dead in Monterey Park, California.
42 shell casings were found here at the scene. 42, according to the LA County Sheriff. Investigators found more guns at the suspect's home. And in that van where the suspect took his own life, there were hundreds of rounds of unused ammunition.
The man accused of killing nearly 24 people in a racist attack at an El Paso Walmart plans to plead guilty to federal charges. Court records indicate the government will not seek the death penalty. A Senate committee wants Ticketmaster to answer for the Taylor Swift ticket debacle that raised new questions about its control of the market. Joe Birchtold, president of the parent company Live Nation.
We apologize to the fans. We apologize to Ms. Swift. We need to do better, and we will do better.
He wants Congress to target what he called industrial scalpers. One of the names being floated as a possible Republican candidate for president in 2024 is former Trump Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. He was on CBS Mornings.
Susan and I are thinking, praying, trying to figure out if this is the next place to go serve, but we haven't come to that conclusion. We'll do so.
But how close are you?
We'll figure this out in the next handful of months.
One film has 11 Oscar nominations.
You may only see a pile of receipts, but I see a story.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once leads the way among Best Picture nominees. In there, too, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Sit somewhere else. But I have my pint there, Colin. He has his pint there, Colin, from when he came in and ordered his pint before.
For the first time, 2 sequels got Best Picture nods, Top Gun Maverick and Avatar, The Way of Water. CBS's Allison Keyes now has some news on Netflix.
The company has been basically closing its eyes to people sharing their passwords with everyone from friends to parents, but in a letter to shareholders, it says that could all be over by the end of March. The company says more than 100 million households share accounts, and that undermines its ability to invest and improve.
Wall Street, right now, the Dow is up 31 points. The S&P is down 2 points. This is CBS News.
Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Hey, this is Nick Cannon. They say they'll get your biggest tax refund. Jackson Hewitt says your biggest tax refund guaranteed. And a chance to double your tax refund. Thousands in weekly prizes during the Double Your Refund sweepstakes. Your biggest refund times 2, twice the money. So forget about them. File your taxes on the double at Jackson Hewitt today.
No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to U.S. residents 18 or older who file a 2022 federal tax return. Promotion ends 4/2/23. Visit jacksonhewitt.com for rules.
Nature Valley has helped restore access to 10,000 miles of national park trails, and we're on our way to restoring even more, because every mile is a new memory. Life happens out there. Nature Valley.
Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. Navage is good personal hygiene and can help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Disney World fans took one last ride, then decided they tried to profit off a favorite attraction.
Postings on eBay offer what claims to be water from Splash Mountain. One person is selling 4 ounces for $150. Another pokes fun, selling tap water from my kitchen sink in a Splash Mountain bag for $25,000. The attraction closed yesterday to make room for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, set to open next year as a Mardi Gras celebration. Splash Mountain debuted at Disney World in 1992. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
A hand-drawn map with a red letter X purportedly showing the location of a buried stash of jewelry looted by Nazis from a blown-up bank vault has sparked a modern-day treasure hunt now. It's happening in a tiny Dutch village called Ammeren. Some are there with metal detectors and shovels. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
When I wake up in the morning.
AM 1230.
Here we go now.
KXO.
1230.